So getting to 5,000 subs is a really big achievement for a channel like this. It's a really big milestone. So I'm super stoked to have gotten there. I really want to thank everyone who's participated, who's liked, who's commented, who's subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It really helps me out, helps the channel out. But I really want to thank everyone for all the positive comments, and it really seems like a lot of you are really enjoying the content, which makes me really happy and makes me want to produce more for you. So I just thought I'd take this opportunity, since most people do a 5k sub special, to just introduce myself to a lot of you. A lot of you will know me from TikTok, but some won't. So I thought I'd give you a little bit of information about my background and where I come at, contemporary strategic stuff and warfare. So I'm a trained historian. My education is, I have a Bachelor of Arts in History and Politics, a Master of Arts in History, a Master of Research in History, and I'm a current PhD candidate, all in history as well. So hopefully very soon to be a former PhD candidate. I'm almost finished, so either we'll pass and I'll be Doctor Hypohysterical History, or I'll be just a former PhD candidate. Either one sounds good to me at the moment. But so that's where I come from. That's my training. And although I do specialize in ancient history, so basically in the Roman military, I'm a military historian in general. So part of what my thesis is, for example, is to take modern concepts such as doctrine and organization theory, which are very prevalent in a modern military context or a 20th century military context, and apply them to the Roman military. So although I'm an ancient historian, I'm just generally a military historian. I've also achieved peer-reviewed publication in Australia's premier strategic journal called Security Challenges. So I do have some relevant expertise in modern military stuff too. So that's kind of where I come from, what my training is, and where my position is, my viewpoint on especially the Australian military. So I've never worked for the Australian military. I've never worked in defence. I've never worked for a defence contractor. So I am an outsider, just like a lot of you guys, which has its strengths and its weaknesses, because, I'm not privy to classified information. I don't know the inside stuff, but also it means I have a different viewpoint that maybe, sees a wider context. Especially as a historian, you tend to look at things within a much broader context of the past, which I think is useful sometimes. So maybe that explains my viewpoint on the Australian military and Australian strategic affairs. So I just thought I'd ask you guys a couple of questions while I'm here. I was wondering whether you guys would be interested in some more World War II content or 20th century military history content. So, for example, I was thinking of doing maybe an episode on the Battle of Normandy from start to finish, or for example, Australia's military campaign in New Guinea, going from Milne Bay all the way through to Wewak, and maybe even Borneo, Tarakan, that kind of stuff. I could also do a couple of episodes on the Falklands or Iraq 2003, or all kinds of stuff like that. If you guys are all interested in some more historical episodes, let me know in the comments, because I'd like to do them, but there's not really much point if they don't get many views, because they are a lot of work, and if no one's going to watch them, I'd rather just keep on with the modern strategic stuff. Obviously, I'll keep doing modern military stuff because that's what people are digging. But yeah, if you guys would be interested in some more historical posts and videos, let me know, and maybe I'll throw one or two together. So finally, I am starting to think about doing a Patreon. I would really love to do this full time. It's a lot more fun doing YouTube content than academic research, I can tell you that much. So yeah, in the future I was thinking about doing a Patreon, maybe doing a monthly Q&A for Patreon members. We can talk about whatever, something like that. So if you guys are all interested in helping out the channel, maybe consider that in future. I'll let you know when I set it all up. So yeah, thank you everyone for subscribing and participating in the channel. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you guys around.